So Arsenal 2, Bayern München, the Germans 2. Very disappointing in the end. We got out of there with a 2-2. Probably could have won it at the end had our star boy not tried to play for a penalty and stayed on his feet. He probably would have scored. If not, he would have squared it to Rice or Trossard running in. Gifted him 2 goals. Make sure you sub to Arsenal History and More, to Jez. If I can squeeze it in the title, I will. We're going to do player ratings later. Matt is going to join us after his fan cam. Check out Kenny as well, who was at the ground.
Yeah.
And he was bang in line with a penalty spot where that penalty instant happened. Everyone was crying for a pen, including myself. On replay, never a pen. Ian Wright, who's the biggest twerker of this football club ever, second top goal scorer in our history, and Thierry, the king, the top goal scorer in our history, have both said no pen. So don't listen to all the fake outrage. We've only got ourselves to blame for tonight, haven't we, mate?
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. That was never a penalty for Saka. It was clear. He stuck his leg out to try and get the cheap one. No way in a million years any decent referee will ever give that. So disappointedly, really. Started off under a little bit of pressure. Started to take control. Lovely goal from Saka.
Oh, great goal.
And then Kivois, well, what were you doing, man? Gabriel, what were you doing? Why didn't you just put that straight into Rosette? Why did you try and backheel it and let the player come through, man? Gnabry, you were gifted. Santa Claus Arsenal, man. Seriously.
The Bozo gene kicks in tonight, Jez. Our 2 top centre-backs that have been flawless. Yeah, and both of them cocked up tonight. But it weren't just them. Yeah, it weren't just them because, like, Kivior, I was happy with the starting 11. When I see that starting 11, Jez, I was like, boy, no Zinchenko, no Jesus. Yeah, we're cooking tonight. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, and like you said, the first couple of minutes, a little bit nervy, a little bit under pressure. Bayern were 100 miles an hour without creating anything. And then we grabbed the game. We scored the goal, and then Ben White, bruv, if he scores, we're 2-0 up. Literally 2 minutes later, 1-1. Yeah, then 2-1. Yeah, what a penalty from Harry Kane, by the way. Yeah, I don't know what the goalkeeper was doing because he'd already been sent that way before Kane had even got halfway to the ball. Yeah, but it was just a catalogue of errors for both of them goals, and it weren't just the defence. Declan Rice for that first goal, can see Goretzka running off at the back of him and didn't even do anything. He was on a stand. The whole thing was a calamity. And we go into half-time licking our wounds going, yo, they've done nothing. Dominated. Absolutely dominated. And then we're thinking, yo, half-time, let's go. Second half, and he brings Zinchenko on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can't make it up, Lee. Can't make it up. You know, while I was watching the game, sitting there, I was thinking, like, I was chatting to the guy I was watching it with, and I said, Arteta at half-time needs to change this up now. Bring on Tomiyasu. Take Kivois off. He's having a shit day. He's not playing well at all. Take him off. Bring on Tomiyasu, and let's make a change. Let's bring in Partey. Let's get this midfield a little bit solid. And you can't make it up, can you? He makes a change. Zinchenko. Wow. Who knew? Really? Yeah, the one person I didn't want to see, right? Second half. Trotting off into midfield. Lovely. Yeah. I then called it in the first half. Why are we always going down the right flank? We're not playing down the left at all. Martinelli had a little bit of a bit part game, but he wasn't getting the service. Havertz, where were you today, mate? What happened to you? What were you doing? Jorginho, not great. And I thought, your Champions League experience should have kicked in. No. I'm sorry, Lee. We gifted that to Bayern Munich tonight.
We did.
We gave it to them. You know, that penalty. What the hell were we doing? It's Gabriel tonight, mate. I'm sorry, buddy. You were rubbish. You were.
I've just seen a quote from Thomas Tuchel, so I just cut you there. He said the referee made a huge mistake tonight. There was a penalty for handball. I know it was a crazy situation. They put the ball down. he whistles and the defender, Gabriel, takes the ball with his hands. What makes us really angry is the explanation on the pitch. He told our players it was a kid's mistake and he won't give a penalty for that in the Champions League quarter-final. It's a horrible explanation. Kid's mistake, adult's mistake, whatever. We feel angry because it's a huge decision against us. And you know what? Nobody's even mentioning that. Everyone's saying we've been robbed, Jez, yeah? Right? That was a penalty. Yeah, Gabriel picked the ball up.
He did.
Yeah. And let's be real with this, yeah? They were not great tonight. We made them look better than they should have looked. However, when they took off Leroy Sané, my God, I couldn't believe it, mate. When I see number 10 Sané coming off, yeah, even Sané looked pissed off. Yeah, because he was the best player on the pitch tonight. Now, I thought Odegaard was our best player. Yeah. But other than that, Ben White did well in the first half. I thought 29 did well in the first half. Second half, he made some great runs off the ball. Odegaard could have found him. There was one where he sucked everyone in and he's waiting for a tap in and he never found that reverse pass. Other than that, Jez, yeah, we've only got ourselves to blame, mate. Yeah, that is such a you'll say this to your grandkids or whatever, or to your kids when the kids were younger. I'm not angry, I'm disappointed. And that cuts deeper than angry. That's how I am. My fan cam title was Arsenal or a catfish. Yeah, we look good on paper. Yeah, but reality is the paper don't match up to reality. Yeah, we're a facade, a fugazi. Yeah, and it's just so disappointing. And if he stays on his feet at the end of the game, we walk out and we get a 3-2.
Yeah.
And now we've got Aston Villa at the weekend. No Douglas Luiz, cool. But nobody rated him anyway, so I don't know why that's a big thing. Yeah, and now we're going to have one eye on that return leg. And it's just like, if we can get the job done in Munich, cool. But at the same time, I think a lot of people, not this channel, by the way, yeah, but a lot of other people, yeah, underplayed how good that team are and how many good players they've got. We said it on Monday on the podcast. One mistake, bang, goal. Yeah, well, we gave him 2 tonight, 2 goals. And they very nearly nicked it at the end.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. You know, I knew this could be a tricky one. I said it, I called it, right? But we gifted them that win, that draw. Yeah, it was no need for that because at the end of the day, we lost our concentration. We started once we went 2-1 down. We were looking scared. We were looking like rabbits in the headlights. We're thinking, whoa, what's happening? What's happening? You know, wow. Yeah. Now that is when I called it. I said at that point in time, this is where Arteta has now got to show his bollocks, right? He's got to now step up and say, right, we've got to make a change. And he did. Wrong person. Why did he not bring on Tomiyasu? Why did he have to go down the road, right? Too late of bringing Partey in. Yeah. End of the story. This is where I question. And now, before everybody starts giving me all the hate and all the, you know, oh, you don't, you're talking about blah, blah, blah. Right. I called it. Right. And then he made those changes at the wrong time. Because at the end of the day, if you'd done that at half time, that game would have changed. And if I can see it, why can't he see it? Right? Give me the job of AirPod Albert, because I tell you right now, I will make those right changes. Because I don't know what these people watch. I'm sitting here watching that game, Lee, and I'm thinking, change, get at half time, get Kivior off. He did. Fair play, respect. But he brought on Zinchenko.
Yeah.
Kivior, sorry. Yeah, Kivior was shit, right? Zinchenko came on. What was he doing?
Slowed the game down, mate.
Absolutely. Tomiyasu came on, right? At the wrong time. Yeah. And then we've also got the fact Partey could have come in a much earlier point in the game. Dare I say it, right? Goal scorer, Trossard, didn't start. I said to you last night, I said to you on Monday, League, start with Trossard.
Trossard. Yeah. And lo and behold, the best player we have at the football club that no one wants to accept because his name's not Saka or Odegaard or Saliba or Gabriel or Martinelli or Rice, actually got us back in the game, Jez. Yeah, mad, isn't it? It's baffling. Like, I'm seeing a lot of people crying about this penalty. Cry all you like, yeah. At the end of the day, yeah, maybe Right, I'm seeing people in my chat earlier saying, "Oh, Martinelli's playing through an injury." Well, why is he playing then?
Exactly.
Yeah, why is he playing? Yeah, big up Jesus as well. Yeah, we've all been on Jesus's case. We were on his case on the podcast. We was on his case all evening. The watch along. Yeah, he takes way too many touches in the box. At least he actually see Trossard. Yeah, and Trossard back clinical, and that is why he's our best player. That guy picks up great spaces. He works hard. He gets back. He gets up and down. Yeah, and he finishes left or right foot, and he's given us a lifeline tonight. Yeah, I've just seen a replay. I've just gone through Twitter right now. I've just seen a replay of Gabriel picking the ball up in our penalty box. Yeah, 100% that's a penalty. But nobody's talking about that. They're talking about Saka was robbed. Fucking get out of here, man. At least our two top goal scorers of all time have actually come out and debunked this real quick. Yeah, because at the end of the day, right, our fan base, not all of them, but the majority online that I've seen, oh, we're going to slap Bayern, they're crap, they're this and that. And now, guess what? Like I've said to everyone a million times before, easiest gig in the world being a Premier League footballer or manager. Just blame VAR, mate. Yeah. But nobody wants to talk. Nobody wants to talk about VAR. Yeah, when Gabriel Magalhaes picked the ball up and it was a penalty, he picked the ball up. Jez, it's a pen.
Oh, I saw it. I want to ask you a quick question before you want to wrap this up and move on. Right, as a footballer, right, when you're running right into the box, yeah, do you stick your leg out like that? I can't physically show you, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you don't go like that. You don't flick it out. He could have stayed on his feet. Also, when you go into the box and you skip around the goalkeeper, the foot that you flick the ball around the goalkeeper, does that take a couple of inches off the floor and you jump off the floor as well? Because that's what he did. When you watch a replay of that, his left foot, which was the one that took the ball around the keeper, all of a sudden got some spring in it, yeah, like a pogo stick, and bounced. Get out of it, never a pen. Listen, sub to Jez, Arsenal history and more. We're going to do Matt's fan cam and then player ratings. Check out Kenny's fan cam, my fan cam as well. And yeah, very disappointing. I'm not even angry. I'm just fucking disappointed, mate.
I'm disappointed.
Just very disappointed. We're out of here. No, go on, mate. Go on.
No, you can. Oh, no, it's all right. Don't worry. Crack on.
We're out. Laters.